Welcome to 2112. It's our restaurant here in Gothenburg, heart of Gothenburg. Today we have a guest here, Matt from Trivium, and also Anders, our singer.
We decided about a year and a half ago on an off day in Taiwan. And me and Björn were spending it just having some beers, talking about what we're going to do with our off year with In Flames. We were going to make another record, but we also had a lot of time off, and we said, basically, I remember the question was like, what are you going to do this year? It's like, let's start a restaurant. Let's start a pub, he said.
How hard can it be?
Yeah. And it turned out to be way harder than we thought.
Yeah.
But we did it anyways. Looked at several places, and we found the optimal place. Downtown Gothenburg, on a side street.
Basically, it was more of a pizza place before, and that's not really our style. So we try to make it into something which is cozy, got a little bit of rock atmosphere, but not a metal place.
So we've toured with them twice before, and they knew that I started getting into food blogging and stuff, and I'm really into food right now. Like, as far as life goes, it's family and friends, food, and then music. When I heard about the restaurant thing, like, I came running to them and I was like, dude, I heard you guys have a restaurant. I'm stoked. We got to go there. It was that kind of thing.
Well, I heard about Matt's interest in food and his blog quite recently. I'm looking forward to sit down and have a good chat with him.
Camera twins right now.
For now, cheers, man. So do you tend to go out when you're in different countries, try to check out the food and stuff?
Always, yeah, that's like my number one priority. This is the gateway. I think that this is the beginning to all that, because we're going to be touring together for the next 6 months or so. So I'm happy this opens the door, because when I'm on tour, typically what I do, I just go into the cities and eat whatever is local or whatever is something I should be seeing, or see the local sites or museums or whatever that may be. And that's the way I like to tour.
Dig in and see what we have.
Bon appetit. How do you say bon appetit in Swedish?
Varsågod.
Okay, cool.
This is better than catering food, by the way. Just that, you know.
Yeah.
Take away every single thing that infects each and every day. I will bury you once and for all. You're a monster. You're built to fall.
The way I've always referenced with Metallica getting me into metal, it was really Anthony Bourdain that got me into wanting to take food seriously. And when I started watching Bourdain's show, No Reservations, then I started reading his book, Kitchen Confidential and Nasty Bits, it really got me into wanting to write.
We take pictures and we talk about what we eat, and we know where to go back next time and stuff like that. But he actually writes about it, and it's an awesome
one
blog.
step further.
Yeah, it's a really cool blog. The main course. This is ox cheek, and then you get some smoked pork, some morel sauce, some potato puree served with the roasted garlic. Awesome. Let's enjoy.
Stop taking pictures, I want to dig in.
Oh no, go for it, dude, go for it. These lights are actually really helping out a lot. I start bringing these everywhere.
Oh, it's super tender. Super tender.
I feel like I'm a little kid in like the adult chair right now. My wife mostly cooks, but nowadays I've been really getting into it. So now I kind of try to run in the kitchen before she can and start cooking.
I like to barbecue a lot. So summertime is my favorite time. I can do pretty much anything on the barbecue, and I like that. Besides that, kids love pancakes, so I think that's a favorite for them if you ask them.
As far as I am, I'll try anything that any culture eats, no matter what it is. Like, we were just in Japan, I ate locust. I've never eaten bug before, but I had locust. I've had all sorts of everything. I'll try anything. I'll try anything that any culture actually eats for sustenance. But when it comes to like weird things, like things that people wouldn't normally eat, nah, I don't do that.
First time we were in Japan, I always wanted to try sushi, and I think the owner of the record company at that point, he said, Anders, come here, and I had to pick a fish from a big aquarium, and I was like, okay, whatever. And they chopped up this fish on one side, and it was bent like this, and the host, or the record company owner, he poured some sake into the mouth of the fish, and the fish was still going like this, while I had the meat in my stomach. and that was quite different.
I've had all these components separately, but combined it was rough. It was raw squid marinated in its own guts in kimchi sauce, and that tasted like licking the inside of a whale's blowhole. That's what I would say it tasted like. So it was pretty rough, but I'll try it again. I'm a huge fan of pistachio ice cream.
Well, we've had Matt from Trivium as a guest at our restaurant.
And now it's about time to go to Scandinavian, to a sold-out show.
Feel I was running an endless mile. The last candle burns and I'm dying inside. I will bury you once and for all. You're a monster. You're built to fall.
To see what I thought of the food today, go to my blog, matthewkichiheafy.tumblr.com.